What's up, comic fans? And it's time for that new comic book day haul plus review. So we're gonna get into the books. We got 50 centers. We got some minor keys I picked up that I showed on this Monday night show, and we got this week's books, and we're gonna get into it right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back. If you like comics, you're in the place to be. Let's get into it. First, we'll check on those minor specs. I showed these off of Monday Night Raw books. We got that Daredevil 181. This is a newsie. Yeah. But more importantly, Death of Elektra. We got that little minor key in the collection. So cool beans. Next up, we got Iron Man. We got an Iron Man book, but this is Tales of Suspense. Iron Man, number 97. This is the, and Captain America. This is the first appearance of Whiplash. So we got that. We got that for the collection as well. Little minor keys. So, pretty cool books just to have. Got them at a great price too. That's more important, and that's why I picked those up. All right, 50 centers. All right, what did we get? We got Wonder Woman, number 1, Greg Rucka. This was a pretty good book, or pretty good run, if you will. Rebirth. So we got that. What else did we get? We got King Spawn, number 10, black, white, and red all over. This book was done in the black, white, and red style. So inside, the interiors are just like the cover, just black, white, and red was, the only things used, the only colors used. We got Iron Man number 1. I got a ton of these. I think this is the mock, 42 suit or whatever, first appearance of that suit. So that's cool. And then last but not least, we got X-Men Red number 1, Peach Momoko cover with Storm, Beauty. So we got that. Those are the 50 centers. Now let's get into this week's books. Alright, so first off, we got Star Wars High Republic number 10. This is the end of the second arc, or the second volume of Star Wars High Republic. Vildar Mac here saves the day. I don't want to give it all away because it just ended. So, you're going to want to read it yourself. But they're in this town called Jeddah. This guy, or this group, this guy basically wants to find all these Jedi artifacts that are kept here, but they're like dark side artifacts, right? So they promote more of the dark side than the good side of the Force. So they're hidden, and this guy wants to get them out. So plan, Jedis die, people get crushed, city gets destroyed. In the end, it was all leading up during this time. There was supposed to be a festival happening during this time. Whatever, everything gets resolved. They have the festival, as you know, but they also help to put the city back together. The villain gets defeated, so forth. Pretty good. Some new characters in there, and yeah, it was a fun read. I think I enjoyed the first arc more. The first arc seemed to have more consequences. This one didn't seem to have as much of a consequence, but still a good book. All right, for Marvel, we also have Thor number 34. You got Thanos, you got Doctor Doom, you got Thor, this Lausa, who's Thor's baby sister. She's in here. I believe Valkyrie's in here. So, Jane Foster. A lot of stuff happening in here. But basically, Thanos and Doom both have their own opinions of how to save the world and the galaxy, and so that's what's happening there. And then Thor's trying to figure out where all the souls from Valhalla have gone, because they're all missing. There's a lot of stuff happening in this book. It was a fun read. I don't think it's the best. I'm not enjoying Thor as much as I used to, but it's not horrible. It's not a horrible book. There's a lot going on in there. Seems cool. They're just throwing a lot. I don't know if they're just throwing a lot at the wall and hoping something sticks, right? You got Thanos and Doom, and there's just a lot of stuff happening in Thor. Donny Cates left it, so I don't know if some of the direction is gone. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's better or worse since Donny Cates left, but it definitely seems like there is a lot happening in that book. All right, enough mumbling on. Let's get to the indies. This is the only indie I got this week. This was a really slow week, guys. And next week is like the 5th week, right? Because there's a 31st this month, I guess. So those are even slower weeks. Because right, the books usually come out on like a four-week schedule, and you throw in like an extra 5th week of books during the month. It kind of throws things off. So what are you gonna do? 2 slow weeks, which is good for the wallet. But because it was my birthday on Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, we got Vanish. This is the foil shiny 1 per store variant. So my store hooked me up. They said, you can have this. Vanish number 7. So I'm sure it wasn't going to sell for buku bucks anyway, but I do appreciate the gesture of getting this 1 per store variant at cover. So it wasn't free, but it was $3.99 or whatever it was. So wasn't marked up. But yeah, no, Vanish it's a cool book. There's a lot happening in it, right? You got magic, you got demons, and there's hell and all sorts of stuff. There's these magic users who are pretending to be superheroes, and you have this one guy, Oliver, who's out to like kill everybody who was ever even remotely related or worked with this guy Vanish. And this book, stuff goes down, body parts are lost, there's guts and gore in this. You got Ryan Stegman doing his best artwork in here. Very, very 90s. It feels like, you know, you're in the 90s when you're reading this book. Just a lot of the artwork and what's happening there just reminds me of that 90s image. But it was fun. It was good. Again, I don't want to give away too much, trying to do non-spoiler reviews. Good book, fun book. If you missed any of the previous issues, though, you're not going to know what's happening. You're going to be lost. I had to actually read this one twice because I think maybe I skipped an issue. So, but you got sacrifice and stuff, and guys coming back from the dead. It's interesting. All right, we're moving on to DC. Not many DC books this week, but I did get the DC Primer foil. It's a $9.99 book, and I got it for free $99 because it was my birthday. So there we go. We got that book, and I don't know why they would charge $9.99 for that. Besides for just being foil and a wraparound cover, there's nothing. It's like paying for a poster because the interiors. There are some notes in there that you should pay attention to because it's gonna propel what's happening in Dawn of DC, especially with Amanda Waller and her, impact on it. But other than that, there really isn't much in there, guys. Not $9.99 worth, in my opinion. DC, you suck. Stop with that. Anyway, here we go. We got Green Arrow number 2. This is the design variant of Troublemaker. New character. She gets her ass whooped. But decent character design. Anyway, Green Arrow is like off of Earth. I didn't read Green Arrow 1. And I just read this one for some reason. I missed it. So he's not on Earth. They mistake him for like Green Lantern, and he's like, I'm not Green Lantern, I'm Green Arrow. And they're like, Green Arrow? What are you doing here? And somebody kill him. And then this person comes in, and she can't handle Green Arrow. So it was a fun book, though. I did enjoy it. I think I'm going to go back and get issue 1 and read it. All right. I did hear good things about Green Arrow, the first issue, and that's why I think I got number 2. So cool. Just wanted to read it because it was a light week, and I was like, I have this book in front of me. All right, next up, last but not least, from DC, we have the Unstoppable Doom Patrol. This is issue 3 of 6. It's really cool what they've done here. You have a kind of a spawn of Starro, but the guy who, Starro can take control of you by throwing his stars on you. The guy happens to have, his power is, now he has all the powers of Starro plus whatever his own powers were, because he doesn't become like a mindless slave to Starro. Okay, this guy is his own being with and now he's like a baby Starro. I forget what he actually calls himself. Anyway, you got the Green Lantern Corps is like, we can't have these Starro guys just hanging out, and Doom Patrol's like, he's one of us. So that's basically what this book is about. I love what they've done with the Doom Patrol, right? Because the Doom Patrol hasn't always been in continuity, but now they are, and we're starting to see people like Batman and the Lantern show up, and that's and Peacemaker, and it's just a really cool cool thing that they've done with the Doom Patrol, and I'm really liking this run. All right, so they're doing a really good job with it. It's only 6 issues, so we'll see if it goes past that, or if they, you know, start another volume of the Doom Patrol. But so far so good. I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, this Doom Patrol run has been really good. All right, comic fans, that's my new comic book day haul plus review. We had some 50 centers, we had some minor keys, we had some decent books. It's a slow week, and next week is even slower. Like I said, if you like comics, you're in the place to be. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up and comment down below. Make sure to vote for the CBC Awards, the Comic Book Community Awards. The nominations are up now, so go ahead and nominate your favorite channel. And that's it, guys. So do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna get ready for next week's books. Peace. The Comic Book Community Awards coming up. But don't forget to nominate your favorite channels. A couple comics. We got the books that came out this week. We're gonna get...